Happy fucking Saturday, bitches. How we doing? What's good, Tim? What's good, Tim? What's good, Kloss? How we doing, boys? Hope you're all having a stellar Saturday night. How's it going, Mars? I ain't seen you for a hot minute. I don't think the thumbnail is very harsh, to be honest. And she does have a cock. How you doing, Paradox? What's good, man? Good to see you back live again, man. Sorry to steal your thunder, man. I had this plan since the morning. Or if it was a spur of the moment thing, I would have done it and fucked you over anyway. Nah, I wouldn't have done that. How you doing, bro? What's good, cunts? Let me get the chat up properly so I can see it. What's good, boys? Oh, I'm not that excited about this, I'll be honest. But we'll make do. There's a few good fights on here. Hopefully I'll make some money on this card. It's been a while. You just go until the card starts. Yeah, I'm not doing a watch along. I doubt I'll even make it through the whole card. I've had a long day. I might watch like some of the card, have a sleep, turn off all the social media stuff, and then watch the rest of the card in the morning. I don't know. I'm saying that now, but I'll probably stay awake. Because you know the dealio, man. It's gonna be a fucking 6 a.m. finish or whatever. How we doing, Klaus? What's good, my man? At least stay to watch the Indian get battered. I hope so. How we doing, JPO? What's good, my man? How are we doing? As you can see from my my silk pajamas account, I've gone all in on one fight. Usually I sprinkle around a little bit, but I've just gone all in on one. So it's either gonna be a complete success or a public execution. We'll see how it goes. But shout out to you, sir. Do you play VR poker? No. There's VR poker? I'll be honest, I'm not very good at poker. I'm all right, which basically means I suck. How you doing, M2C? What picks you got? You in on the whole card? Who's this straight guy without the ponytail? What ponytail? Are you all right, mate? I've never had a ponytail. I think you're thinking about another gay UK streamer. It's not me, bro. Musical, maybe. Musical have a ponytail. How you doing, Moody? Yeah, what picks I got? I don't mind going through it. I mean, I don't really care about this card that much, I'll be honest. Can you drop a Silk Pajamas link? Yes. www.silk. I've memorized it. silkpajamas.vip. I hope that's right. Oh, dude, VR poker is so fun. It's not for real money. You'd have a blast with me and the boys. Count me in. I wouldn't really mind if it was for real money. I spent 859 points on Bruno Brazil and used my submission card. You guys are losing. If you manage to pull that off somehow, you're gonna basically win the entire game right there and then. Wang Kong is a hard person to bet on right now. No worries, docs. Yeah, I'm down for some VR poker. Do you have like avatars or whatever, or is it like, or can you see the real Chadliness inside the chat? Just curious. Nice cut, G. How you doing, Tai Tai? What's good, man? Yeah, man, the hair had to come off, man. The hair had to come off. I was getting sick of it. I realized it was going to be another year until it was in a reasonable state and I couldn't be fucked. All right, sorry. As for the picks, I'll quickly shoot through them. All right. Me and Guru doing a co-companion stream tonight. Yeah, right. I mean, yeah, right? Yeah, right? Hang on. All right. So just a quick one, because I didn't do a breakdown of this over the week because I don't care about this card. I'm going for this Quillen's Scalkilled guy, just want to see the Indian get battered. I'm going to go for Kevin Jusay, Cody Steele, Wang Kong. Ugh. This one's harder. I'm going to go for Borshev. I'm picking Jack Jenkins. I'm not very confident about that. Then I'm going to go for Francisco Prado, Rodolfo Bellato, Taliesin Teixeira. I'm going for Suarez, even though I want to be wrong. And I'm going for Dricus by Murder. And those are my picks. How's it going, Westy? How's it going? Yes, you have avatars. You can make it smoke cigs and ish. Sweet. Because I no longer smoke cigs in real life, and I really miss them. I'm sad that I'll never know that feeling again. Maybe on my deathbed, I'll chain smoke a few. Whaley has a messed up foot. What? Oh, I'm glad I was gonna put money on Whaley because I've put money on Whaley for her entire career. Obviously, I've got Chinese kids and whatnot. I live there. I'm a big Chinese advocate in general. But I think Tatiana's a dude. And I think this is unfair. So I think she might batter Whaley here. I think she's going to take her down and probably stick her dick in her mouth. I've got her winning by asphyxiation. By sausage in the throat. That's how I've got her winning. But Kloss, that sounds amazing. Hit me up on DMs, bruv. You can count me in. I'm down. That sounds like a great time. Whaley's going to finish her. I hope you're right. I think it's fucking ridiculous that Tatiana Suarez, who A, has a dick, and B, is getting a title fight despite fighting twice in 4 years or whatever. She has a dick. I feel really bad for Patchy Mix at the moment. I reckon like him in I can't remember what TV show it was. When someone points something out to you and then you hear like the glass shattering in your mind and you suddenly realize, oh my god, I'm fucking a dude. We've all been there. I think Patchy's going through that right now. All the memes and stuff on the internet calling her a man. I think it's been brought to his attention and suddenly he's realized he's a fucking homo. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But yeah, I just think it's unfair. It's a man fighting a woman. And I think Whaley's had the belt for way too long. And I predicted this like 2 years ago that this was going to happen. That she's going to lose to her and then she's going to win a rematch. That's what I'm going with. I reckon they rematch in 6 months and then Whaley beats her. I've had this all planned out in my mind. The fight happened a little bit later than I was expecting, but I still expect it to play out the way that I thought. But I hope you're right, Ty Bets. I would love that. I'm a massive Whaley fan. I love Whaley. I just re-downloaded Discord just for you, Frankie. We will tap you in for VR poker. You legend. I'll be honest though. I've been fucking inactive in Discord lately. I haven't been doing anything, man. Since I started going back to work again, I've had a new appreciation for how you normies do it, how you sheep behave on a regular basis. Gotta say, it sucks. Which is why I've been a lot more inactive on YouTube lately. I just don't have the time. Plus, I'm a pretty damn good father as well to some of my children. But yeah, I secretly think this is a decent card. We've got it's not a a pay-per-view card by any means. I feel sorry for you American cunts that are going to be paying for it. But it's good to see that they fucked over Australia just like they fucked over us. Are you teaching again? Yeah, man. I've been back like a month and it's been mad. It's been mad. I decided to go back for a bit. I've got like a short-term contract until at least the end of March. But it's weird, man. I'm sure you guys have experienced this as well. When you find yourself back in the game, suddenly fucking offers start coming out of the woodwork. So I've been offered jobs all over the place. Got a few in the Middle East that I've been offered as well. So I've got a lot to think about. Part of me is just thinking, fuck it, go back into retirement again. But for now, because the weird thing is, yeah, I got offered like decent money to do it. And then when my check comes in and I see how much tax I'm paying, I'm like, it really sucks being normal. It reminded, especially in this country, fuck me, they do you right up the arse with the old tax. And I've got to pay for a driver as well. So that ain't the one. But anyway, enough about my boring life. How's it going, Torrid? It's been a while since I've seen you around, sir. Good to see you back. I'm just gonna hang out really until the card starts because you know I don't be doing by the way, if you are here, do like the stream. I have to keep reminding people to do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out until the card starts and then I'll probably jump into Dougie. Dougie's usually my go-to. Good old Dougie's corner. But yeah, I hope everyone's well. How's the studying and everything going, Aaron? You young, lucky son of a bitch. Your whole life ahead of you. Must feel amazing. Glad to hear it, Torrin, man. Looking forward to the card tonight. You got any out there picks you want to share with the boys? I've got one parlay on and that's all I'm going with. I have been very unsuccessful with my parlays this year, so I'm going to be taking it real easy tonight. My last week was hell. Tell me more, sir. Wagwan, Joe Hogan. What's good, my man? How you doing? Hope you're well, sir. It's good to see the regulars turning up. This card is garbage. Say it how it is. It's not great. I mean, the main card is dog shit, let's be honest. I mean, having Jake Matthews on a main card, Justin Taffa, who shouldn't even be in the UFC, that fat, useless cunt. The thing is, though, the co-main and the main event are going to be good fights, in theory. I mean, we got Jimmy Crute on the main card. That guy ran away. I spent like 40 hours this week studying and writing papers alone. I'll be honest with you, Aaron. I missed those days, I mean, I hated it. It was stressful. But I missed that being my sole focus. Move to the United States. I might have to, just so I can go to bed at a reasonable time. Poop smear card. But good if you're an Aussie, I guess. Yeah, I mean, but even the Aussies are getting fucked over a bit because it's like 7 o'clock in the morning for them, right? It's still disrespectful. Going along to pile into an arena at 7 o'clock in the morning is a fucking slap in the face. But at least they don't have to pile in at 11 o'clock at night or whatever. So the co-main and main cursed with staph and broken toes. Wait, his toes broken, yeah? That's not great. How you doing, Steve? What's good, my man? Hope everything's going well. Unexceptional card. How you doing, Angie? What's good? Nice profile photo. How you doing, Kerry? Good evening. Driving home with my son, and you're listening to Fight Night Frankie, which is very good. Make sure you like the stream. You sons of bitches. Or dislike it, whatever. I think both helps. See, here in the United States, you a bunch of different cities and states to choose from. I don't know where I'd move to though. That's the problem. Plus, are you an Aussie? I spent 60 hours this week doing and writing assessments and orders, and I'm about fried. Thank you for your stupid MMA tube and punting. Fair play. I do love. Yeah, you Aussies got pissed on the same way that we did, but at least you've got that. At least it's first thing in the morning. I don't think Kloss is not an Australian. Things are good. I just woke up at 2:30 p.m. and I'm about to make breakfast. There's the old American backhand we were all waiting for. I would love to wake up at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, have a spot of brunch on a Saturday afternoon, get a quick jerk in, and then go straight into the UFC cards. None of this 11 o'clock at night bullshit. I can't take it anymore. I'm gonna be real. I don't think I can go through the whole year doing this anymore. You should move to Los Angeles, Houston, or Nashville if you come to the States. I've been to Los Angeles. It's a shithole. I was about to say in a good way, not really in a good way. I almost got killed twice. I ended up in Crenshaw at one point. Didn't realize what it was at the time. And I got absolutely slaughtered by this crackhead who was crossing the road. So no, I don't think I will move to Los Angeles, mate. But I am feeling you on the I've heard Houston's nice and I've heard Nashville's nice. I basically want somewhere where there's I don't know, just normal, less insane people. I've heard Nashville's all right. Nashville might be up there. I want somewhere with affordable housing, but I want to live in a state where it's there's not too many gun nuts, which might be impossible to find. Less gun nutty. Because I'm not big on the old click, click, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? I'm pussy out here. Lol, Crenshaw, fuck, you're a champion, Frankie. Yeah, man. I mean, I survived it, but I got moved to something special. Manu, how you doing, bro? El Conquistador will punish that kangaroo thick cheese or whatever. I'm actually looking forward to seeing how this Tapuria does. I think he's gonna be a monster. Or really shit and embarrass the Tapuria name. We're gonna find out soon. Nashville is amazing. Wow. So Tennessee boys up in the building, yeah. The thing is though, next time I go to America, I've been saying this tats for a while. I need to go to Florida just because I heard it's a wild one. Gun culture is big here. Yeah, I'm just joking about the gun stuff. I'll be fine. I might even get one. I've been to shooting ranges. I enjoy firing guns. I fired a fucking minigun. Nothing more manly. How you doing, Capitan Refugio? What's good, brother? I just moved from Nashville to Chicago. What facilitated that move? Tapuria has been fed lambs. Excited to see how he gets on here. Yeah, and he's been inactive for a very, 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 very long time. But he looks like a savage, so hopefully he'll do well. I hope little bro Tapuria is a fraud like all the UFC bros. I think this is an older Tapuria. How you doing, S-Dog? What's good, bro? I'm really sorry I didn't get on with you this week. It's been a fucking mad one. You should visit North Carolina. I've heard the Carolinas are nice as well. It might be more my speed. Wisconsin sucks, no offense. Again, man, I've only really been to the bait places. I've been to Nevada, I've been to New York, I've been to Washington, I've been to Boston, I've been to Las Vegas. Nah, Madison, Wisconsin is one of the best cities I've ever been to. See, now you guys are just confusing me. Do you know what? Yeah, next time I do a live here, I might have to do a poll and just break this down. Colby Slickness is getting this one done. He looks way bigger than Tapuria, to be fair. He looks kind of massive, but he must be shit because I reckon they want the Tapuria to do well. I'm gonna assume. I reckon DDP is gonna win, but I still think it's gonna be a tough fight. I'm very much I cannot bet on a winner in terms of putting money down between DDP and Strickland. I don't like it at all. I think if you're a gambler, you've kind of got to put money on Sean Strickland. Getting him at plus 300 or whatever it is the way to go. Ohio is the best state in the country, and it's not even close. Why? I've heard Florida's like the Wild West. So I'm gonna be visiting Florida, but let's go Strickland. How you doing, I9s? It's been a minute since I've seen you around, bro. I hope you're all right. I hope you're all right, bro. How you doing, Anakin? Some really good creators up in the building. We've got Anakin, I9s, Aaron Tats has a channel. JVD's got a channel, of course. Please subscribe to those people if you haven't. DDP wins. I've been saying all along here that I reckon DDP finishes him, but now that we're actually on fight night, I don't know. How you doing, Staylit? My daughter's in New York, and I love New York. I've also been to New York as well, twice. I love New York. I still remember that feeling of stepping out of Grand Central Station and feeling like a fucking ant. You know, you can barely see the sky. I felt like, I'd arrived. And when I went back to London, I felt kind of embarrassed. Florida was one of the first to pass the anti-GL laws. They are global agenda personified. Florida is the most based well, I was gonna say state. It is a state, obviously, but like it's the most based state in America. It feels kind of separate. Rongshu's odds dropped off a cliff. Must be injured. I think a lot of bets have come in on his opponent, to be honest. The West is the best, the Rockies. I want to go to like is the Rockies near like Denver? Maybe I'm completely wrong with that. I'm Manhattan born, Bronx raised. I love Manhattan. I love the Bronx. I love that. You know that diner when when you cross over where the Brooklyn Bridge is, and it's got that diner where they filmed Men in Black, the first one. Best steak I'd had up until that point. I've had better steaks since then, but like up until that point, that's the first time I had a real steak. I love that diner. I'm planning on going back there. Arizona's nice too. Colorado's beautiful. Kloss is clueless. Kloss is my boy. Bro, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina are the only states that are decent in the US. You see, this is where it gets very partisan with you boys. Because we could literally talk about this all day, and we probably will. Basically, my requirements are, yeah, I need somewhere chill as fuck, where I'm not going to get shot in the face for doing nothing, which could happen anyway. I just want chilled out people, and I want like affordable housing because I don't rent. I'm gonna have to go over there and buy somewhere, so that's an issue. I want somewhere I can pay in cash, and it won't fuck up my investment. Yeah, Denver is at the foothills. Everything past that is mountainous. Yeah, yeah. I figured that. I figured my geography was right about that. But yeah, stay lit. That sounds. Manhattan is the place. It's just I don't really want to live in Manhattan because like I said, my daughter's there. The rent there is mad, and like I said, I'd have to buy an apartment there, and you're looking at like $4 million, and I ain't got that lying around. I'm gonna be real. Frankie, Yanks don't know what partisan means. Sorry, Manu. I thought you were like a Paraguay dude or a Peru dude. I thought you were like you were bigging up those places. Uruguay, I've heard's amazing as well. I've never been to South America. I've been close. I've been to like the West Indies. So I've been to Barbados and I've been to St. Lucia. I've never been to South America. South America has to. Oh, do you like desert or mountains? Lots. I like snow. I do fuck with snow. I kind of prefer it a little bit cold. I'm also worried for my kids. Also, my one bedroom apartment is 17. So my daughter's in deep in Manhattan, yeah. And I'm not fucking about. Her rent is like 3 grand a month, $3,000. I might be getting fucked over on that one. I do love New York though. Blackpool is nice, mate. Blackpool is a literal shithole. It is the asshole of the UK, mate. I hope that's not where you're from. I know it's not. I know you're Welsh and you live around the corner from where I grew up. Shout out to you. Blackpool is the UK's asshole. How I thought we were boys. How dare you try to trick me? A part of me really wants to move to a small town by a lake and lots of green, but it would be hard to find work. I don't know, man. Your job sounds like you could do it anywhere. And I'm telling you something, yeah, I live right in front of a lake, and I wake up every morning, I stand on my balcony, I look out over that beautiful view, and I thank God every day that I live here. And then swans come up on my front lawn and start shitting all over the place, and I feel like fucking going on a murder spree. But these are white people problems. I work construction. The most expensive project I work on is a Brooklyn tower. A studio apartment is 3,000. It's crazy. This is what I'm saying. Utah, I've heard, is nice as well. I have heard this. How Frankie feels about most of the UK is how I feel about most of the US, I think. The UK is a shithole. It's a very hard place to live in. I like where I live. I like where I live, but if I didn't own my house, man, I'd want to kill myself. It fucks me up here that I even have to pay council tax and that because I own my land fully. How you doing, Big Juicy? Here in Kentucky would be perfect for that description. I've heard good things about Kentucky as well. There's a YouTuber that's from Kentucky that I watch quite a bit. None of you would have heard of him. He's an absolute nerd. But I've heard Kentucky's all right. But whenever I think of Kentucky, I just think yeehaw. Frankie, what about Denmark or it's fucked? Um, Scandinavian countries are generally quite good. I've heard the women there are top tier as well, but I'm not into whitey, so that could be a problem for me. It would be like having like, like prime Argentinian steak, but being a vegetarian. Do you know what I mean? The plus side of most US shitholes is that they're cheap as fuck. That's what I'm thinking. What's up, Frankie? Have you entered your silk pajamas picks? I have, man. I've only done one pick. I put all my money into one fighter. And it's a fighter that I don't like. So I'm kind of bro, stay lit. That's what I'm saying, man. I just think like, someone on a fucking horse with a lasso wrangling up fucking sheep and shit. I don't know. Cows, whatever, cow herding. That's what I think of when I think of Nashville, bro. I don't care if that's fucked up. I do not care. I just think giddy up, yeehaw. I heard Sweden is fucked. Sweden apparently, I don't want to go on. I don't want to go on a mad one here. Yeah, Sweden has an immigration problem. That's the issue with Sweden right now. There's quite a few undesirables. Who did you pick? All right, I might as well tell you because I mean, half the fucking league picked them anyway. I picked Tatiana Suarez. I think the odds on her are just too good, and I think she's a fucking man. So I want to see her get battered. Fuck him. Sorry, fuck her. Fuck that. I'm just jealous because she probably has a bigger dong than I do, as you can see in the thumbnail. Only slightly bigger. Kentucky is mostly just southern black people. I don't really have a problem with that. I don't have like race issues. I'm geographically racist. I'm not like skin color racist. I'm regionally racist. I don't think that counts as racist. It's something else. Nashville, Tennessee is part of the southern United States. New York is the northern eastern United. I'm kind of roughly, I mean, I know that I'm kind of roughly clued in on the geography of the US. I'm not amazing at it, but like I'm not completely ignorant like most UK people are. But yeah, Fo, that's my pick. I've gone with Tatiana Suarez because the way that I often do picks, right? I pick people that I hate so that when I get battered, I feel good. Not a bad thing. They make the best soul food. I love southern black women so much. I got that feeling about you, bro. Like this is gonna sound controversial. I've said this in the channel before. I'm not into black women, but I'm not into white women either. So I can say that and be fine. I don't really like women in general, but that's a different story for a different day. And it doesn't mean I'm gay. despite all the rumors. Initially, I put all my points on thickness. Then I came to my senses. Ended up splitting my points between a few. That's probably the way to go. Beast Coast. Hell yeah. What are we thinking of Strickland's staff? I don't know. I don't think it's gonna matter that much. I reckon he has staff on a weekly basis, the dirty cunt. That gym looks smelly and filthy. Let's be honest. They probably get STDs off each other, those smelly cunts. They look like they don't wash those mats ever. That gym looks filthy. So I don't think a little bit of staff's gonna affect him. To be perfectly candid. People forget, man. How you doing, El Chingon? How you doing, my boy? Brunettes are the best, bro. You know, I don't fuck with them white women, bro. I got the Asian plague. How you doing, B7? I'm regionally racist too, like the Israel region, for example. I was waiting for that to come up. I'm a black man and I can't stand black women. The reason why I feel confident saying this is most of my friends are black. I grew up with mostly like black friends. They all hate black women. They do. They've told me many, and the thing is, yeah, I dabbled once or twice in my very young, very, very early on, and it was a mistake. Both times. They were two vastly different people, but they were fucked up in very different ways. One of them had like daddy issues, and one of them was just a cunt. Strickland said he only scrubs his pits and balls. He looks like he stinks, to be honest, Steve. He'll be all right. Staph ain't shit when your blood is red as fuck. Well said, sir. But I love white women and Mexican women. I don't fucking Mexican and like Latino women would be next on the scale. I'm gonna be real. By the way, if you have just come in here, reminder to people, smash that fucking like button. I don't know how many fucking people. I don't know how many likes we have, but I guarantee you it's not the same as the amount of people in here. The tiny hats rule the world. Yeah. How you doing, Hustle Bones? Black Pussy Warmer. Is that your moniker? Kloss, you need to be in Africa. ABS everywhere. By abs, do you mean abs or do you mean something else? And how you doing? Kanye is right. What is Kanye right about? About white women? Kanye's whole relationships frightens me. It genuinely does. I think she's an AI robot. I think we're gonna find out in like 10 years from now, maybe not even that long, that he like had her programmed. She's not a real human. That is a sex robot. Anyway, man, the Jews here in New York fucking suck, and I work for them. Why do they suck? Not that I'm trying to egg you on or anything. Black women are the easiest women to fuck, and the easiest and the hardest to get rid of, in my experience. Warm puss, but they give shit head. Not in my experience. It's kind of like I've always let's crack this one open, boys. Fuck it. Let's crack it open. I disagree with that statement, especially on the head one. But that's just me. I may go to Rwanda at the end of the year to snag a wife, to be honest. Rwanda? Why there specifically? That's a very, very specific area you've picked there, sir. Rwanda. Thank you for liking Stay Lit, you legend. Rwanda. You could do worse, I guess. I'm just not into black females, so I'll put it that way. I feel the same way about black women that I do about white women, though. I'd say if I had to choose, I'd probably put white women just above. Kanye is a robot. Nobody that dates a Kardashian is a human. Can you imagine what it must have been like fucking that cooch? It was probably like, you know when you get like a KFC bucket, yeah? And you finish that last chicken wing and you throw it back into the bucket? That's what fucking a Kardashian must be like. God damn. When you really think about Mexicans, they're really white people who speak Spanish. I mean, yeah. Yeah, you kind of nailed that one. Must be different in the UK from US then. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been with an American woman, actually. Whatever that means. I mean, no Native Americans on my belt notch. I've got to add that to the list. Native American poon. Has anyone dabbled? And what is the experience like? They're greedy. They don't pay overtime or give raises. They act like they own the streets and sidewalks. Very ignorant. The thing is, Staley, I found that the richer people are, the more tight they are in terms of, because I worked for Qataris years ago, and they're the most greedy cunts going, genuinely, and they got no reason to be. Hustle Bones has gotten head from all 21 million black women in the US. It sounds like it, because he gave a very, very, very definitive review there. He was like, they're all shit. They've all got warm cooches and they all can't suck a dick. And that was the end of the conversation. It wasn't like, oh, the ones I've been with, blah, blah, blah. None of that. You lost your virginity to a Native American girl. Jesus Christ. Not to sound like a pervert, but what was that like? I need details. I need times, I need faces, I need names. How's it going, Cold Up? She was stinky. Oh, forget it then. She was stinky. Oh my god. Stinky. I mean, like as in she smelled, or as in it was stinky. I proper sound like a. Never mind. Strickland for the win. How you doing, Scoobs? What's good, my man? Shout out to your channel. I wouldn't. I don't really want. I've kind of gone off Strickland. I used to really enjoy him, but now he's pissing me off. Real Eyes, Realize, Realize. That is a sick name. That staff has contracted a Strickland infection. Ah. Yeah, for real. That staph infection needs to cut that Strickland off real sharpish before it gets infected all the way. You know what I'm saying? That's how you enter my chat. Just call me a bitch immediately. How you doing, Cold Art? I give them a reality check. Plus, I'm covered in tattoos, so the Jews look at me like I'm a demon. I have that problem with my tattoos as well. But you see, what I've started doing, yeah, with any job that I enter, yeah, I cover up my tattoos yeah until the last day, and then I just go all out, and then watch how people react to me. It's hilarious. It was stinky, smelled like the ocean. Oh, so it was like you mean like when you opened the gates to the promised land, you just got that seawater breeze, yeah? That sounds fucking horrendous. I still think 90% Suckland beats GDP. It was a razor close fight. It was a razor close fight. And Strickland is very effective at what he does. He's a bit of a boring cunt to watch, but I rate him. If I could fight like that, get in and out without getting hurt, I don't give a fuck what the crowd think of me. They can suck my actual ball bag. I'm there to get money and get out of there. And Strickland's very good at doing that. If I was putting money on if I had to put money on a winner, I would put money on Strickland. At plus 300 or whatever the fuck it is, considering how close the fight was, you've got to go. Also, DDP really struggled with Adesanya, and look how shit he looks now. Got banged out. I was about to put out my first MMA video, and my ex stole my computer on Tuesday. Where's she from? Be honest though, Steve, did you tap it more than once? Where you're like, this is stinky. Ugh, gross. And then you were back on Tuesday. It was your first one. I remember after my first one, it wasn't the best experience, but I definitely went back. I feel like moving to South Korea or Thailand. Go to Thailand. South Korea has 4 types of women, full stop. because there are 4 prominent plastic surgeons in that country. So you get 4 different types of women there. They look like fucking, speaking of AI sex dolls, South Korea, boys. Jamaica. Yeah, Jamaica's fucked up, bro. I was genuinely scared for my life when I went there. Kloss, you're the first Yank I've ever heard use the word bloke. People who use the word bloke are automatic friends of mine. I love the word bloke. Aussie, that's such an Aussie word as well. Blokey bloke. You a bit of a blokey bloke. Yeah, I went back 2 more times and then I was done. I fucking respect the honesty. Thailand got ladyboys. We've talked about this. They do. But if you can't spot a ladyboy, you deserve to get fucked in the ass, as far as I'm concerned. It's fucking obvious, mate. Just say to them hello, and as soon as they say hello back, you just know. You just know. If you're too dumb to spot them, you deserve it. You deserve whatever comes your way. That's genuinely how I feel about that. I thought it was a British word. That's why I used it in Frankie's chat. It's very prominent in Aussie land as well. Blokey blokes. I lived on or near the res my whole life, and I've never even considered hooking up with one. Do you mean a reservation? See, look at me and my knowledge. I'm a fucking genius out here. Hustle Bones, I reckon you got to try that shit out. I reckon that's what men are put here for. I reckon when we die, yeah, God sits us down and there's like a world map, and then all the places where we've laid down the pipe are highlighted on the map. And then he's like, explain to me why you didn't make it to the far reaches of Alaska to batter that snow pussy. And then you get a detailed breakdown of what it would have been like. And then you're basically you get reincarnated over and over and over again until you've battered every poon on the globe. That's what we're here for. Okay, actually, there was a cute half-blood I met once, but she felt weird when we danced. I have a really weird visual of how that whole thing went down. I'm not gonna lie. I'm imagining a very awkward, weird situation there. I'll be honest with you. And calling it a half-blood, I just called it it. I just called it again. I just did it again. Calling her a half-blood, is that all right? Is it okay to do that? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is. Lol, nice map idea. Bro, if that's not what heaven is, I'm not interested, mate. That's what it's got to be for me. And to be honest, I just came up with that right now. But I think it's a great idea. I'm sticking by that. So the mission continues, boys. Let's see who gets to the top first. I need to stop visiting the same regions in the world over and over again. I need to expand my horizons. I'm a 5'8" this blood. I don't know what that means, bro. By the way, you guys have to let me know when the card starts because I might miss. I don't want to miss this. I don't want to miss this Indian dude getting battered. That's a good idea. The sad thing is, a lot of you would join it. We could be like a secret society of just like conquering the world properly. To be fair, I think in this lifetime that I've had, I've conquered quite a bit of the map. There's a long way to go. And I'm about halfway through my life, so I've got to get cracking. I hope none of my family hears me saying this. It's going to be an awkward Sunday dinner tomorrow. Depends who you ask. Yeah. Frankie, what do you think about Pacific Islander girls? A lot of them are really pretty. Again, it's the same. Again, they would be reasonably high up the list for me because they've got kind of an Asian-y look about them, don't they? You know what my problem is, mate. Let me get a quick let's have a yeah, they definitely got that kind of like darker skinned Asian feel to them. I 100% would. I'd be all over that. For real. Are you staying live for the card or nah? Nah. I'm hot. I'm a bit half blood. I'm 5/8 Irish. How did you work that one out? I reckon I've got some fucked up stuff in my bloodstream, mate. Both my parents are Irish, but Polynesian women are either absolute goddesses or they're dudes. That's the issue, bro. I reckon with those Polynesian women, if you fuck them over, they'll beat the fuck out of you. They're the kind of women that will cut your dick off and like ritually sacrifice it if you ever cheat on them. Hawaiian. I'm gonna be real with you. I was supposed to go to Hawaii like you know when they had that big volcanic eruption. I was supposed to go there that year, and I cancelled the trip because I'm a bitch. But Hawaii has to be up there as well. I need to go there and plant my flag down, if you know what I'm saying. Of course, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, a lot of them look Asian, exactly. So, Steve, you know I'm down for that. 100%. Chisora just dropped Wallin. Chizora's an absolute fucking. If you want to see good trash talk, check out Derek Chisora. I'm actually working on a video about that at the moment. Well, I've been working on it for some time. It's like you know, I'm not going to say it because some of you in here are thieving bastards. But no, Hustle Bones, I'm not staying for the whole card. I can't be bothered. It's like 6-7 hours. I can't be asked, mate. I don't do watch alongs anymore. But what I will recommend you do is go to Dougie's Corner or No Chill MMA if he's going to do one. Either of those two are usually good value. Whereas I mean, I'm 47 minutes into a stream and I'm talking about how Polynesian women rip your dick off. Imagine what I'm going to start saying 6 hours in. Are you saying jizz aura? That's exactly what I'm saying. But yeah, Hawaiian is definitely up there for me. I talk like I'm some kind of like sex tourist, like I jump around the world battering things. I'm not like that officially. But Hawaii is definitely high up the list. I forgot that Chisora was fighting Wallin at all. It's amazing that Chizora's still going. But yeah, back to what he was back to. Is it over? Oh, it's his final fight on UK. This guy's never gonna retire. He wants his last fight in Africa. He's such a savage. I might go Dougie if the homo keeps his shirt on. Has he been doing that lately? Has he been popping that shirt off? In how many hours will the card start? How you doing, Stitch? It's starting. I'm pretty sure in about half an hour, mate. And you don't want to miss it, yeah, because that Indian fight is up first, and I want to see him personally. I want to see him get battered, and I hope he does. I'm not a big fan of that part of the world. Call me racist. Not bothered. I have my own personal reasons for this. But yeah, I want to see that cunt get battered. Has he JPL, has he won the fight quite clearly then? Is he winning? I love Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora's trash talk is next level. Card starts at 11:45, I think. Gotcha. So I'll hang around until then. I might hang around until like midnight on the dot. Dude, I'm a simple man. I'm like Andre Fili. Andre Fili likes women. I didn't know that. That's a fact I wasn't aware of. But big booty Latinas, I've got to say it. They're probably on a par with Asians for me. I don't really, again, this is going to sound deeply racist. I don't really categorize them that different. They fall under the exotic category for me. So yeah, big booty Latinas is where it's at. I've heard like Brazilians are fucking amazing as well. I've heard they got some real dump trucks. But I respect that, Manny. Manny, what are Peruvian women like? Are they the shit as well? It's close. I think Wallen is ahead on the card. Needs another knockdown. I mean, Chisora is such a Chad, man. He's so hard to finish. So yeah, he said he's got one more. He said he's got one more fight. Well, the Sun is saying that Del Boy is up 7-1 at worst. That can't be right. I mean, I haven't seen it, but judging by what you're saying, it sounds like Chisora's miles ahead. It's close. What's up, Frank Dog? How you doing, Juice Man? One tighter than the other. It's close. I think Wallen's ahead. You know it's black Brazilian women too, right? I don't know. I don't know. I've heard that part of the world is top quality. And mind you, in my dusty old age, I'm probably never gonna. I'm just talking here, boys. Or am I? I'm just talking. But how you doing, Juice Man? Good to see you here. Hope you're looking forward to the card. You missed out on another epic sexual rant of mine, or sexist rant of mine. Brazilian is just a nationality, not a race. I know that. I'm not ignorant. But yeah, Brazil's up there on the list. I need to go there at some point. It might be the first place that I visit in South America, maybe. But I've heard Brazil's a little bit more dangerous than other places. So Peru's going to be up there. It's a mix of races here. Peru is, yeah. Like I told you, man, my boy goes to Peru like a couple times a year. He's got an apartment there. He said it's his favorite place to go to, and he travels around a lot. Waiting for the card, kind of hyped for it. People keep bashing it. It doesn't have a lot of household name value, but the card's actually all right. You can find the blondism, black, Asians, whatever. Sounds like paradise, mate. What is blondesm black, though? As in blonde black people? Is that what I'm hearing? I can't wait for UFC 313. Who's on UFC 313? Mate, I've been so out of it lately. Oh, Pereira and Ankalaev. Of course, of course. Gaethje and Hooker, Rufy and King Green is like whatever. Van versus Silva should be all right. They clearly want to push Van up the rankings. Lemos and Lucindo's all right. This card is okay. It's a bit stinky as you go down it. Jin Matsumoto is very decent. It looks all right so far. I think they need to add a little bit of sauce to that card. I've seen an Insta reel of the chick that looks FS Asian and she says, I'm from Peru in Spanish. Comments said a lot of them that are like that in Peru. Well, I would say that Manu is the fucking expert. I'm going to Germany and Amsterdam in May, bro. You're going to have a whale of a time. Germany is awesome. Clean as fuck. I love Germany. And Amsterdam is what that is. My favorite women are the ones that can't vote. Yeah. Saudi Arabia might be for you then. They can't do much of anything over there. Not even allowed to drive. They've got it all clued in, them Saudis. They fucking get it. The savage cunts they are. So yeah, I would strongly recommend. Let me just pitch this up because I'm gonna be there as well. I'm not gonna be like in the stream, but I'll be in the chat. Dougie's Corner. If you haven't gone, if you don't know him, go over there. Let me try and fish him up real quick. Dougie's Corner, and of course, the legend it is No Chill MMA. Oh, Dougie's Corner is very, very close to 2K. I'm really jealous of all these people. My ex-wife had to wait for me to come home so I could read the mail to her. Macho, that's beautiful. I didn't realize you were such a base son of a bitch. Women can do a lot in Saudi Arabia. My ex-wife designed a few buildings there. If you're foreign, yeah, but if you're from there, hell no. My sister lived there for like 2 years. She wasn't allowed to drive or do anything. I kind of went, "Oh, I feel bad for you," and then I just kind of snickered at the whole situation. But also, they can't shave. Yeah, I've got to be honest, I'm not down for that. And if anyone needs a shave, it's an Arab Bay. Yeah, they're quite known for being a bit hairy, aren't they? Arab people are the most because they're so sexually repressed on the surface. They're the most fucked up people I've encountered. I told you, man, I was propositioned by a lot of dudes in Qatar. Arab dudes who I've told you this many times that Arab people, yeah, who live in the area of like Qatar, Dubai, whatever, never left there. They think that all American and UK men take it in the arse. They think that we're all bi. Swear to God. They see like, all our TV shows and shit, and they think we're just all just like fucking everything. Like all of us. They were genuinely surprised when I was like, fuck off and getting pissed. Wallin's down again. Beautiful. Like I said, man, I fucking love Chisora. I love him. Wallin's a bit of a slugger as well. I want Chisora to go out on a win. And if it ends up being in didn't Chisora beat the fuck out of Joe Joyce in his last one as well? So he's gonna be 2 wins in a row. If you want entertainment, boys, yeah, just check out Derek Chisora trash talk. He is the troll of trolls. He might be the best troll there ever was. I'm not even fucking about. Legendary troll. Kloss, I need to get you on here at some point. I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow, obviously after all the card is done. I'll do my usual Sunday stream. I need to get you on here. JPL as well, I need to get you on. We'll have like a proper knees up with all the boys after 311. Hopefully after a very or 312 or whatever the fuck it is. After a very successful 312. I keep saying 311. Hopefully after a very successful card. How you doing, Idaho Skatesman? What's good, bro? Shout out to your channel. It's called Split Decision MMA, right? Great name, by the way. Good man, Kloss. I need to get the Idaho Skatesman in as well. Fucking get rid of that tank cunt. Get rid of that Hank the Tank cunt. Nah, I'm joking. I fucking love Hank. I mean, technically, the UK is taking it in the ass from all the migrants. Am I right? I mean, where isn't? That's why you gotta love it. That's why you gotta love a bit of Poland. They're like, get the fuck out of my country, and they're unapologetic about it. Split Decision Combat Sports. So type in Split Decision Combat Sports and subscribe to those cunts. One of them is really awesome. The other one's a fucking lunatic, but also awesome. Guess which one I'm talking about. Yeah, I haven't seen you boys pop up in a little bit, but I've not really been very active on YouTube. How's it going, Crossover? What's good, man? Another one of my boys, Crossover MMA, saw it reaching for the fucking stars. If you are not subscribed to Crossover MMA, get your little balls over there now. Or your big balls, wherever you happen to be packing. Subscribe to Crossover MMA. He's very strongly on the road to 1,000 subscribers as well. What a legend in the game. Hope you're looking forward to the card. My monkey joke keeps getting censored. It's a good one. Why is that? Why is that? Hang on a second. Matua. I'm realizing. Hang on a second, Matua. Wait a second, Matua. Matua. Where are you? You get censored quite a lot in here, and it's not right. So let's just sort that out right now. You've been around since forever. Okay, I gotta walk the dog before the card starts. Peace out. Good to see you, Hustle Bones. Much love, brother. We should do you and crossover on MMA Nerd. Yeah, I got a message from is it MMA Nerd the other day asking me to come on Sunday. I'll be honest, I didn't know who the fuck it was. I was like, oh, okay. I couldn't recognize the channel, but I said yes, of course. I didn't know who that was. MMA Nerd. Hang on a second. Maybe I do know who that is. Wait a minute. Is the channel MMA Nerd or am I fucking tripping? MMA Nerd. Oh, wait. You are MMA Nerd, right? That's the name of the segment. I knew I was tripping. I knew I was tripping. Bro, of course I'm down for you. Are you mad? Of course I'm down. If it's pre-recorded, I mean, I'm gonna get embarrassed because my MMA knowledge is bad and I'm old. I'm quite senile. But yeah, I'm down. Del Boy wins, of course it, bro. He's such a has he spoken about who he's gonna fight for his last fight? I want to see that. Yeah, I know it's the trivia show. Yeah, I got that. I need to check it out. I need to check it out. Because it's not that I don't watch you guys' channel. I do usually, but I haven't been on YouTube in general for the last couple of weeks. I've been off. Been doing a 9 to 5 like a sheep like the rest of you guys. But now I'm down. Who's on this week? Give me a shout on Sunday and hopefully I can fit in a time. I went on that show the other day and got my ass handed to me. Yeah, see these men are hardcores. It's like when I usually get videos from Hank the Tank, he's like coming out with this obscure shit. I'm like, I don't even know who the fuck that is. My MMA knowledge is a bit sketchy at best. Fuck off, Frankie. Being immortal doesn't count as age, and your fight knowledge is good, you douche. Beautiful backhanded compliment. Sounds good, boys. I'm gonna watch the fights. Catch you boys later. Take it easy, Idaho. Good to see you, brother. I'm not gonna be on here for much longer as well. I figure I'll hang around for about another 10, 15 minutes and then I'm gonna fuck off myself. Get prepared for this doozy of a card. Get over to Dougie's corner. In fact, I'm kind of waiting for Dougie to jump on, to be fair. Oh, Sniff's on. Let's go and fucking run up on Sniff. He's got 12 people in there now. Hang on. Sniff's my boy. Let's do a raid on Sniff here before we jump over because I want to give him some love. Hank and I have a complete. I love Hank. It sounds like I'm shit. I fucking love Hank. I'm more of an X and O's type of guy, you could say. I feel you, brother. Later, Frankie. I'm streaming roll for the main card. You're streaming? Yeah, that's awesome, bro. Hope you have an amazing one. I'm gonna also check out Crossover MMA. His streams are great as well. For now, though, I'm more interested in this stream than the early fights. Do you know what I might start doing? Yeah, I'm not gonna do it this week here because I can't be fucked. I might start doing the prelims, just like doing the prelims and then backing off for the main event because I can't, or just doing the main card because I can't be bothered doing 6-7 hours, man. It's just too long for me. Take it easy, Crossover, man. It's really good to have you here. I think I'm gonna shut it down now. I think I'll shut it down now and yeah, head over to is that Sniff? Westy, is that Sniff? I already put him in there, cunt. I already put him in there. He's right there. Guys, head over to Sniff, give him some love. I'm gonna head over there myself and I'm gonna set up for this card. Much love, boys and girls. Nothing but love. I will catch you on Sunday where we'll have a nice panel going. Take it easy, boys and girls. Thanks for hanging out.